Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian from Visible Because. Today I've got some very unusual, not like reviews for you guys, because these games are actually really nothing. Most people nowadays would look at these games and be like, why would you even want to play them? They were good 20 years ago, and 20-something years ago for most of these games at least. And I figured, I never gave enough love to the older, I guess, wrestling era, because I know a lot about the Attitude Era, late 90s type things. I never really knew much about WCW because I loved the WWE at the time. But I never, like I guess I never really knew anything about WCW at the time. And the older WWF, I should say, because I guess you could call it the golden era, like 80s, early 90s. I didn't know much about that at all. So I figured I'd go back and look at some of the games and, look at them and try them out. Now, these games I don't actually own, but the power of emulation nowadays with everything, they're actually, I'm going to be reviewing, I believe, all of the Game Boy games. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, regular Game Boy, games. So, I'm probably going to do separate videos on them, but they'll be really short compared to my 20-30 minute reviews, because, they're games that really don't have much. So the first game we're going to talk about is the very first WWF, WWE game, which was called WWF Superstars. Now, this was released in April of 1991. It was developed by a company named Rare. Now, I'm not familiar with them. A lot of these companies, if you're like me, you wouldn't be familiar with them. And it was also published by LJN. LJN did a lot of the wrestling games at the time for the handheld. But this was actually the very first WWF game for the Game Boy. It actually only featured 5 superstars: Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase, and Mr. Perfect. So without further ado, let's check into the game.
Here's the old WWF Superstars, the very first game for the Game Boy, the original. Ooh, the old 8-bit music. What do we do here? Do we press a button? Start button, maybe? Oh, you get to choose a character. So Macho, Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase, Mr. Perfect. And it plays like their music in 8-bit. So we're gonna pick Hulk Hogan. For the sake of being Hulk Hogan, we're gonna do one fall. No limit. So me against, this is gonna be a fight to the finish, big dude. I will perfect plex my way to victory. You know what, Mr. Perfect? You're the perfect disgrace. Oh. What are you gonna do about that? Bow down to my perfection, Hogan. Oh boy. Alright, so we got the old 2 buttons, right? Oh, how'd you do that? How did you do that? Okay, this game's awful so far. I'm not taking it. Oh. Okay, I'm going over here. So there's 2 buttons, but what? Okay, so the A is punch. Okay, what is he doing to me that I can't comprehend? Oh, there we go. So there's 2 buttons, a start, and then there's start and select. So it looks like maybe A is punching. Oh boy. Oh, he threw me out of the ring. What? Into the ring? Well, maybe if I can get up. God, why is the camera angle like that? Okay. Man, I suck at this game. I don't like this game, though. Why does he have so much health? No, you can't pin. Oh. He tried to kick out of a pin, but he didn't have any strength left in him. Oh. A shocking defeat and a rare letdown for millions of Hulkamaniacs. Unquestionably, Mr. Perfect wrestled to perfection in that match. So that's pretty much the game. So let's get to my final thoughts.
Man, WWF Superstars, not a lot to it. Like I said, the Game Boy games were very simple back in the day because of what they could do back, what was it, 20 years ago? So, I know, I'm not really gonna rate these games because I don't know how I would rate them because I didn't grow up with games like these. Like, now I'm so much more advanced in the game, so I don't know what they would have rated it back in the day. Let's just keep this simple to a review, and I'm not gonna rate it. That's probably the way it's gonna be for most of these Game Boy games, because I honestly don't even know how to rate a game like this. It's that simple. But like, these reviews are gonna come out constantly because they're gonna be such short videos. They're gonna be easy for me to make. So expect a lot of the. I'm probably gonna review all of the Game Boy games: Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and the original Game Boy, which is what I'm starting off with. So, look out for WWF Superstars 2 review, which is the sequel to this game. So, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, favorite, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.